Battle stance. I said I wish to speak with you after the conference. I confess I have been in rather happier circumstances. If anything, this latest tragedy makes the need more pressing. There are things I must say. Not to the Warrior of Light, or even my fellow Scion, but to you, Archon, my friend. But not here. No. No, but of course, the intercessory in Camp Dragonhead is still open to us. Let us go there. I have a turn-in to do here first. You're down here, right? Yep, you're right there. Oh, back already. Hope you didn't run into any problems. That's good to hear. As soon as Aethelus returns, we can get to work improving our tactics for the next battle. She should be back soon. She's not coming back, guys. I left that falcon's nest quite some time ago, but I still see no sign of her. I hate to say it, but I think she went back to where you fought that last dragon. Got a really bad feeling about this. Do you think you get up to Red Rim and make sure she's alright? I'm pretty sure that's like 90% of my job. To check on you idiots and make sure you don't die. Sup, Aelith? You, look like you're having some trouble. I failed. Failed! It's not safe here. Run! You know. Such a beast. Slain before my eyes. I envy your strength. Use the dragon you slew to attract a stronger one. To hell's with the plan, I thought. It bested me. It was too weak. Why? Why am I so weak? Too weak to change this goddamn nation. Too weak to... Pretend you didn't hear that. Please give me the dragon's fang. I will deliver it to Margit. Fang, please. I will deliver it to Margit. Thank you. I'll head back now. Finally, you're back. Did you find Aelith? Aelith really is impatient to prove herself, but she has her reasons. Her lover was murdered by a nobleman. See why she's not happy with Ishgard as it is. Can't say I completely disagree with her. Else, I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a lowborn who didn't share the sentiment in one way or another. I guess we're all like the heretics, in our own way. Should probably stop talking. I hate to think what would happen to me if a nobleman overheard. Anyway, thank you for finding Aelith. So, where is Aelith anyway? You said you found her, but I still haven't seen her. Huh? She took the dragon fang and headed back here before you? Well, she never came back here. What's she playing at this time? Please, head back to Red Room. It's the last place she was sighted. Maybe she's still around there somewhere. Please hurry. Hey, Aelith, you think you could make it home on your own once? Instead of me having to come out and find you like 3 times? Are you gonna be in the same damn place? Aelith, could you, like, maybe move? Bored. Oh, are you dead this time? No sign of her. Aelith? Did you find Aelith? Was she there? No sign of her. I see. What in the 7 hells is she thinking? We'll never find Aelith if we don't even know where to look. Ask the troops around the Convictory. See if anyone has seen her. Aelith? Yeah, it was just around on patrol. Saw her walking around with some noblemen. 2 of them were out to the northeast, out towards the North Star. Aelith? She's that girl, yes? I've not seen her lately. No, why? Has something happened? Aelith? I thought nothing of it, but it's been quite a while since I last saw her. It's not unusual for soldiers on mission to be away from the camp for some time. So, one person has seen her, so let's go out to where they claim to have seen her. Why would you be with a nobleman, though? You hate them. the hell are you doing all the way out here? Chasing me down for the dragon fang? You're too late. I don't have it. Tried to trade the fang with the nobleman. He offered me power, status. I was a fool. Tricked me. Took the fang from me. I have nothing to show for it. My beloved was framed for theft by noblemen. The trial was a farce. Trial by combat. The nobleman died. Instantly. Painlessly in the calamity. That's when I realized. Can't change this world except from the top. I have to climb higher. I have to raise my status through merit. I have to... You don't have to. Aelith, you're no different to me. I want to change this rotten nation too. I'm frustrated by how slow Dominiac is to take action. But he explained to me that change doesn't have to come from the top. Even from the bottom of society we can bring about change. Even with what little power we have, if we work together, we can make a difference. Please, Aelith, will you fight with me? Help me change Ishgard. We may not be noble, shining dragoons, but we can do it. Margaret, I thought I was alone. So focused on changing the world, I didn't see the allies by my side. Let's fight together, Margaret. Thank you for all your help, Adventure. Please meet us back at the Convictory. I'd like to speak with you further, but not out here in the middle of the cold in the wilderness. Think this is the last stage in this back and forth and back and forth and back and forth questline? Yeah, you're probably right. Hello, again, and thank you again. Truth be told, I hardly feel I had the right to speak to Aelith as I did. When you first approached me, I was speaking to a nobleman from another unit. He was asking me to abandon Dominiac's unit and join him. I was planning on doing it too. Dominiac never put me on the front lines where all the glory is. When I asked for help to start killing dragons and gaining glory in combat, it was mostly to see how Dominiac would react. I decided that if I proved myself completely capable in frontline combat and he still left me in the support unit, just handling supplies, I would leave his unit and take the other nobleman up on his offer. But while we were searching for Aelith, Dominiac said something to me that made me reconsider. He explained that any fighting force is made of frontline fighters and the troops behind that support them. The front lines can never feel safe if they can't rely on their support to be there when needed. That's why he puts his strongest, most reliable troops in support positions. He's no fool. He's carefully considered where each soldier can do the most good. Once I realized this, I realized that there's no shame in supporting my unit. Just as warriors can make a difference from either the front or the rear of the battle, so too can we change Ishgard from either the top of society or the very bottom. I truly believe this, and want to fight together with Aelith to achieve it. It's a pity we lost the dragon tooth to that nobleman. We can let this drive us to gain even greater trophies for even greater dragons. Thank you again, Adventure. Firstly, please, let me apologize. The corpse the Deliverer you slew was stolen. There's a place, the Dreaming Dragon. It holds great importance to the Dravanians. We placed the body there and waited for a great and powerful dragon, but none appeared. The corpse, however, disappeared. We can only assume that some slipped in under cover of night and stole it. We're conducting an investigation now. If you'd be willing, we'd greatly appreciate your assistance. Please speak with Margit for more information. The investigation of the missing wyvern body? You already know who the bloody thief is. Do you remember the nobleman that stole that dragon fang from Aelith? Huh? It seems he found out about your plan and is doing what he can to interfere. Trying to steal another's achievements is really, truly detestable. But be that as may, we plan to try resolving this amicably, through negotiation. In fact, we've talked to the man already, and he's put forth his conditions. I imagine he wants to be put in charge of the operation, does he? Indeed he does. Dominiac, what would you have us do? Know that whatever you decide, you have the full unit's unwavering support. This puts us in quite a difficult situation. We can't just let the man take credit for all our hard work, but we also have a duty to fight back against the Dravanian horde at all cost. I want this victory to belong to the troops that fight under my command, but we also can't let an opportunity like this, an opportunity to slay a great ancient dragon, pass us by. I think we all understand how you feel, Dominiac. Thank you. That makes this just a little bit easier. We have no choice but to meet his demands. I'll meet this nobleman myself and let him know that we'll agree to his terms. Please find Saltomo and let him know of this development. He has taken command of the unit is at the Dreaming Dragon, leading the search for the slain wyvern. How many more stages are in this questline? At least one more, Miss Swan. God, it's all gone to hells. Some idiot nobleman came up claiming to be in charge of the unit. He had the wyvern corpse with him. Before I could tell him what I thought of his claims. I see. Well, that explains who the nobleman was and why he thought he was in charge. Dominiac is the type who would yield control of him and slaying a dragon. Unfortunately, I fear the situation may have been complicated somewhat. For, you see, while he and I were arguing, a huge, monstrous dragon swooped down. Najatara, I think it was. Well, it had killed the nobleman before I could blink, and as soon as it had arrived, it was flying away, with the dead wyvern in its claws. Aelith is addressing the aftermath. Do you think you'd lend her a hand? This corpse was the nobleman that tricked me. He turned tail, tried to save himself, tried to make off with the dragon bone. See if you can't find it. If you do, take it back to Dominiac. Apparently a corpse is the wreckage. Najatara attacked the nobleman. That explains it then. We just received word that a large detachment of the Dravanian horde is headed towards the Victory. They're being led by a large and ancient dragon. It must be a retaliatory strike by the Ajatara. We must do something about it. Ready to fend off an attack of that size just yet. Perhaps the wyvern bone could attract the Ajatara and draw the force that leads it away from the Victory? Here, I've placed a mark on your map. Take the bone there and distract the Ajatara. That should buy us the time we need to mobilize our forces, strengthen our defenses, and meet the Dravanian horde head-on. To Banepool. There. Go back here and wait. And wait. There. Let's go. Sup. And let's get the Wyvern Bone back and head once more to the Miniac. Good work. At the time you bought us, we were able to prepare defense and drive off the horse attack. Did you recover the Wyvern Bone? Yep. Seems the bone was effective bait. What happened to the Ajitara? It did. Why did I even ask? You only needed to slow the thing down, but I suppose I should have expected no less from the man that slew primals. We need to inform the Holy See of what has happened, both of the unfortunate accident that befell one of their nobles, and of the glorious victory of this Dravanian horde, shared by both yourself and my unit. I can only hope that this victory will draw attention to the fighting strategy that allowed it. The cooperation between the front line and the logistical troops supporting them will change the way the convictors fight. It should make this place not for fallen nobles and starving paupers to run to, but the home of an elite fighting force, gloriously defending Ishgard from the Dravanian onslaught. Ah, so this was your plan all along? This is but one step in a much greater plan. It was a step that someone like Sir Emmerich, someone far removed from the actual fighting itself, is not able to take. Step by step, we can change Ishgard for the better. That is my goal. I'll be fighting at your side, Dominiac. For Ishgard, and for you, and more than anything, for myself. You're loyal, Margaret, and that's a good thing. It's for the loyalty of troops like you that I am here. You know, I don't see Saint-Omer or Aelith around. Should probably try and find them. I think they'd be glad to know that you're safe. Keep looking at your hand, Aelith. What's the matter? Ah, I see you've acquired sufficient points, Skittle. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. It's a ring. It's left me by a woman I cared for during the aftermath of the calamity. She would look at it when she knew she was dying. Told me that seeing it let her know that she was still alive. Wait, that ring. Seal on the ring, it's the coat of arms of my house. The one you cared for. That was my mother? Their nobility. Ability? No, well, technically I suppose I am. My father was a knight in the service of How's Helena? But after the great failure at the Steel Vigil, through the dishonor of failing in his mission, he was stripped of his rank. The shame was all too great for him, and he took his own life. Left with neither money nor prestige. My mother fled. And you, it seems, cared for her at the end. But what are you doing here? To be honest, came here looking for a noble death. Filled with hatred for Ishgard, for the nobility, for my family. I was ready to give up. This last great battle has made me reconsider. Me too. Growing up in the Broom, I hated all those things and more. Do you think we can do it? Change Ishgard, that is. Pauper and a nobleman, working together. I think we can. One day. But even now, you and I are here together, speaking as equals. Just as I have changed my mind. So too might this nation and its people change. Wouldn't you agree? We still have much to work at. One day, those at the bottom will bring about change, and those at the top. Till that day. Hold on to that ring, Aelith. Is that it? Is that the last step? Is there another quest after this? Important questions. What an incredible coincidence. Maybe in fate, perhaps. Whatever it may be, if Sontramu and Aelith are going to work together for the sake of the future, that's enough for me. Thank you yet again for all your assistance and cooperation. Margaret is busy taking stock after the battle, but she too deeply appreciates all you've done for us. You hear that even Emmerich has expressed his thanks to you? Doubt I can ever fully repay you for all you've done, but if you ever need your help, I will gladly do what I can. Let's take that one. Huzzah! Off to Camp Dragonhead then.